Hi, my name is Colin SkipperWing Bird, and welcome to another episode of The Crimson Fly, my animated webcomic. Today's strip is issue number 5, strip number 63. The music is provided by Ghost and Ghost. The song is called Melancholy. I got it from the ArgoFox YouTube royalty-free music YouTube channel. You can check out links in the cards or in the description below. Speaking of which, if you'd like a version of this video without the commentary, you can check out links in the cards, or in the description, or in the annotations when they appear on screen at the end of this video. Alright, let's get started. So in strip number 63, things are actually starting to heat up a little bit for everybody. The Crimson Fly has starting to make his presence known just a little bit, but not enough to, get the entire band fighting him. So yeah, this one was actually pretty simple. The only thing that really made this one feel longer than it was that for a number of reasons. One, I was experimenting with new techniques, not just in terms of the animation, but also in terms of the UI or user interface for the Crimson Fly, and also because there was a lot going on at the time. So yeah, trying out new panels, trying out new buttons, the whole shebang. And you're gonna see a lot of that, unfortunately, in this video, with me fiddling with either code or fiddling with the timeline. Sort of boring stuff, but I think a lot of the animation art stuff, visual art stuff, makes up for it at the very end. The choreography for panels 4 and 5 was actually very interesting because I wanted to imply stealth, but not a professional sort of stealth, like not the sort of stealth that you would see in a video game, if that makes sense, or like you would see in the movies. Basically, somebody who's trying to be sneaky by surprising their opponent, but not good enough at being sneaky that the resulting conflict or confrontation is necessarily quiet. So that's why the Fly is sneaky in sneaking up on her. Yes, that's a her. I should probably have drawn more curves on the character. That's why Fly is sneaky in dropping in on her, but then once he actually gets to drop on her, it becomes this all-out, mess. One that's probably used more than a few concussions. So yeah. So that was fun to animate, and for animating that, the easiest way to go about that was the usual traditional style of the choreography of the dance. Basically, who's leading and who's following. So at first it's the Fly who's leading when he drops in on her, and she reacts and she takes control of it, which in panel 4, which allows her to drop into panel 5, which causes both characters to then cause the Fly to take control after he dazes her by smashing her face into an invisible wall. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. One of the other things that actually I ended up going back to is purely traditional cleanup. Whereas in my last few strips, I've been using puppet animation. I felt that the animation really needed to sell, and I didn't think I was gonna get that in time with puppet animation. So I went back to using purely traditional techniques, and it was a lot of fun doing that inking and cleaning. But of course, doing the fills for the characters, the white fills, was not fun. Doubly so for the Crimson Fly, because then I have to go back and fill in his colors with the requisite amount of red. I swear there's a middle ground in here somewhere that I'm just not finding. So in regards to the UI, or the user interface, I'm trying some new stuff out. You're not going to see it in this particular video, simply because I started doing these things before I decided to try for the new UI. But you will see it if you go to the strip on the website. And the reason for the new UI is that I really want to get this comic on the App Store, on the Android App Store, on the Google App Store, on the Apple App Store. I want to spread it out, because one of my experiences at recent conventions is that CDs are kind of out of date. So I really want to get that into a format that people can easily consume, and I think that the new UI helps do that a lot better. So yeah, that's about it for this strip. Totally check it out in its original format on the website. You can find links to that in the cards or in the description below. Or you can leave a comment, or you can check out another video in the series. Either way, my name is Colin SkipperWing Bird, and I am signing out. I'll catch you peeps later.